The neonatal intensive care unit was hushed, lit only by soft blue glows from life monitoring machines. Nurse Emily moved gently between incubators, her steps quiet, precise. He had done this for years, but today felt heavier. In the corner of the NICU, twin baby girls, born just 28 weeks into pregnancy, fought vastly different battles. One thrived. The other, Kira, clung to life by a thread. Kayla, the stronger twin, breathed steadily, her heart rate stable. Her sister, however, was pale and still. Monitors told a grim story: oxygen levels dropping, heartbeat faint and erratic. Doctors had tried everything: ventilators, steroids, specialized feeding, even experimental treatments. But Kira's tiny body was shutting down. That afternoon, the medical team gathered around her incubator and delivered the words no parent should ever hear: "She may not make it through the night." As the twins' mother wept in the waiting room, Nurse Emily sat beside Kira's incubator, haunted by the stillness of the baby's chest. A memory stirred deep in her mind, an article she'd once read in a pediatric journal about something called co-bedding, where twin infants were placed side by side to simulate the womb. It was unconventional, even discouraged in most NICUs, but in some rare cases, it had shown remarkable results. She hesitated. Hospital policy was clear, but the life in front of her was fading fast, and in her gut, she felt something stronger than fear: hope. Emily gently lifted Kayla, still warm and breathing easily, and placed her into Kira's incubator. As soon as their bare skin touched Kayla's tiny arm draped over her sister's fragile body, and her fingers curled slightly, as if remembering. Within moments, Kira's monitor blinked, a slight uptick in heart rate, a stronger breath. Emily's eyes widened as the machines began to stabilize. It was impossible, and yet, it was happening. Kira wasn't just responding, she was fighting, and it all began the moment her sister touched her. Nurse Emily stayed rooted to the spot, her hands trembling as she watched the monitors begin to stabilize. Kira's oxygen levels, once dangerously low, had risen just enough to bring color back to her lips. Kayla, the stronger twin, lay pressed gently against her sister, her tiny body radiating warmth and life. It wasn't a fluke. It was something far deeper, something primal, instinctual, and powerfully human. The next hours passed in a blur. Emily remained by the twins' side, eyes flicking between the screens and the babies, whispering words of comfort more to herself than to them. The night shift doctor, initially skeptical of Emily's decision, stood silently in awe as he watched the numbers rise. No one could explain it, medically not fully, but something had changed. Kira, who hours before was not expected to live, was improving minute by minute. By morning, word had spread through the hospital. Nurses from other wings came to see the sight. Two tiny girls curled into each other, their breathing synced, their heart rates dancing together on the monitor. Their mother, exhausted and red-eyed, stepped into the NICU and froze when she saw them, her two daughters, alive, together. Tears streamed down her face as Emily softly explained what had happened. She just needed her sister, Emily said. That connection, it may have saved her life. The story quickly became local news, then national. Doctors called it a miracle of touch, citing how skin-to-skin contact had real physiological effects on premature infants. But for everyone in that NICU, it was more than medicine. It was love in its purest form, a bond forged in the womb that no wires or machines could replicate. Weeks later, both Kira and Kayla were healthy enough to go home. The hospital framed a photo of the twins in the incubator, one arm draped over the other, their survival a testament to the mystery and magic of human connection. And as for Nurse Emily, she never doubted the power of love again, because in that quiet room, with monitors beeping and hearts beating in sync, she didn't just witness a miracle, she helped make it happen.